Going on, ladies and gents? 2001 Chevy Venture minivan. Very common issue. I've had brake lights burning out over the years, and now I finally got a melting of the wiring harness or the connector going in. So operates normally, but once you press the brakes, they all get dimmed together, that sort of thing. So there's like a short within the connector, as well as the circuit board. And so these are popular. It's a Dorman part number 923018, and I've got one of these for both sides. I should be replacing both connectors, but this was the only one that's giving me an issue right now. I'm getting ready to sell this thing and trying to get it just out of here. I'm gonna give somebody a good deal on it, and they could replace that other connector if they wanted to. But the connector is just the S1647, and there it is right there. And again, the main culprit is a short at the connector. So this is gonna fix my issue. We're gonna throw this one in on this side, and then in a perfect world, this connector should be replaced as well, because it's probably been overworking with, because you've seen these circuit boards, or you may not have, but they're like a maze of just metal, pieces of metal. As you can see right there, it's just this weird little grid of metal, and it can end up grounding, shorting to itself, etc. But we're gonna put these in, so we're gonna get our Torx bit to get the bolts out or whatever, and then it's gonna go to town orienting this new connector. I'm just gonna match it up, probably do it one by one with the old one. And another way to do it is just snip the old one off with enough. In fact, this is what I'll probably do, because I'm remembering I haven't done this in a while. The old connector, I'll snip it off about here, and then I'll be able to sit there and match up, okay, this wire was the green one, and of course this, I'll probably trim this one down to about there. The goal being having an equal amount, the same amount of wiring length. Obviously you don't need this big old, but I'll put this into the supply pile for future wire needs. So anyway, long intro, common fix, but drop any questions below. I've been nursing these along for years with just replacing brake lights, but I finally actually got a major failure. When you press the brake, both blinker arrows light up a little bit up front in the dash. And anyway, so let's get her done. All right, y'all, we've got some progress made here. Not much, but I wanted to film this part before I got too far. Here is the bad connector, as you can see. Now it does appear to be, just based on the color of the ground. So I want to say this, one of the fixes for this same issue is addressing the common ground between for the whole taillight assembly. So that would be the next step to do if you're digging in deeper. Probably a bad ground situation further back there, but I think with this connector replacement and the new circuit board, we're gonna have a lot less probably circuit load overall. And we've got brand new bulbs, so I think 3 out of the 4 bulbs are the 3156, and then the brake lights are the 3057s, brake light, tail light. So I have those in place, ready to go in place. And so I'm going to snip this thing about where the gray wires bend. I'm gonna get well beyond all these kinks right here. And I wanted to pull this out and inspect this portion, but honestly, I mean, it looks okay, and this is gonna have most of the movement to wear things out. So this is like in a cast of sorts, so I'm not gonna worry about that. Anyway, so I'm gonna get my wire snips, snip these off about yay, Snip these off about yay, and then just slowly connect them up. I do believe I have enough butt connectors here. This is my little electronic box or whatever, bulbs. There, here we go. I don't know if I'll need the blue or the pink, to be honest. I'm gonna try to go with the pink if I can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just stay nice and small. And let's get our, let's see, where do I have my electrical stuff? I rearranged all my stuff, I still don't know. Okay, I'll get this one. And this one. Some black tape. Boom. Alright guys, I'm gonna do this. Eventually I'll get back to filming time lapses. I'm so busy right now, all I can do is just kind of do updating shots. So we're gonna get this new connector transplanted over to this one, and we're gonna fix this taillight issue. Of course, we'll clean up the taillight lenses, and then next on this thing's list is vacuuming it out, cleaning it out inside and out, and then basically getting it listed and getting it sold. So it's been a great van, but it is time to go. Booyah. Alright guys, just wanted to show this. I have the old connector kind of hanging out here, the little locking tabs up top, so I know what way to orient it. Here's my new connector. So the first thing I'm gonna do is strip these, get the butt connectors onto here, and of course it looks like I should be able to get away, see how small these wires are? It's one of our issues compared to the next gauge up. So I'll make sure that the pink ones fit on this one, which it should. And then we'll go with that. And then once I get them on here, I'll basically splice them onto this one at a time using my guide. And then we will put the bulb into the new container. And then we will get this thing cleaned out and hopefully sold the next few days. Let's do this thing. I'm gonna miss this van. I wanted to put a turbo on this thing and make it into like some crazy dragster van, but turns out my kid needs braces, so anyway, all to the good. This thing will be a blessing to somebody. It's about time to end our relationship, Mr. Van. Man, I'm gonna miss this van. I seriously am. This has been my daily driver for the last 3 years. But anyway, we've got to fix the Expedition, and we've got to deal with this mess in the garage. It's an absolute mess. There's me light. Let's do this. Alright you guys, I've got the both connectors all ready to go. As you can see here, this lower left is going to be our yellow, so I'll just be splicing them on one at a time. And of course this guy is going to be unused. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I might snip it off here. Probably what I'll do. But we'll move on to the bulbs. Here we go. Alright guys, we're all connected. I not only used the crimping tool, but I also flattened it with my set of Nip-X just to make sure the connection was solid. I'm going to individually tape these up with electrical tape. Well, I first should plug it in. First, what I'm going to do is exchange the bulbs, get the new guy plugged in, and make sure all the lights work. Once I know they work, I will seal these up, install that side, and then get the new circuit board over here. Again, I looked at this. I don't know if I put it on the camera. This side looks really good, so no immediate need to no, that's a little bit of a burn mark. That's dust. Yeah. You never know. But we're nearing the end of our taillight debacle. But thank you to the leaving the old wire connected method of making sure you don't make a mistake on the, I was gonna say solve the puzzle, but that's not a word, solve. Should be a word. But there you go. Look at that. Toast. All right, let's get this thing wrapped up and you get inside, it's getting late. All right, y'all, I have the new mock-up. Turns out there's a 3157 up at the top and a 3157 down at the bottom, and then 3156 is in between. The only reason I've come to that conclusion is because that's what was in the original taillight. I think it's the blinker. No, what's the blinker? I don't think it needs to be, honestly. The bottom one is the taillight. So I don't know what's going on with that. I really don't. Maybe that's what's going on. Maybe the wrong bulbs have been in there. Huh. Brake light, hazard, reverse. Huh. I should just think about that. I'm going to start off with the 3156. Okay, this is a known good. I gotta make sure yeah, I know this one's a 3156. Alright, I want to see what this one does. So what I'm gonna do, wait a minute. Oh, it forces you. Oh, yep. Yeah, see that? Yep. That little indent. That's a 3156, so it makes you do. Apparently, don't know why. Maybe that's like I don't know. I don't think that taillight ever lights up, the secondary filament. But this is the only one that's gonna fit. Alright. So it is guaranteed 3157, 3157, 3156. So let's fire it up, do some testing. Hazards are flashing, everything's looking good. Let's get the reverse lights to come on. I've confirmed that the brake lights, it's not shorting out anymore, so we've definitely repaired. Turn those off. Here's reverse. Okay, there you go. All right. I will demonstrate the brake lights. Here we go. All right, turning everything off. Okay, passenger brake light, driver brake light. So we fixed it. Let's get the butt connectors taped up. We're gonna. If I was a cheapskate, I would avoid replacing this, but I'm going to replace this and the bulbs, and then like I said, the connector will fight another day. So we've got our bulbs ready here. 57, 56, 56, 57, boom. This is the new unit, this is the old. You've done a good job there, mate. A lot of these bulbs are actually salvageable, so I'll save all this stuff. But whew, it was a dandy. Here's our connections. We're gonna tape those up, and wrap up this project. Project tail light. Alright, we have upper tail light, blinker, reverse, lower tail light, upper, blinker, reverse, tail light. And I don't think I'm going to be able to recreate, but let's recreate the issue we had. Blinker, brake. Okay, yeah. Yeah, this thing's doing something. Here we go. We're looking at full brake lights. Over now.